The 80-year long-standing publication Newsweek will end printing of its paper edition by the end of the year, moving on to producing completely online content. The weekly publication first came into print in 1933 and has also been a competitor with the likes of Time magazine. However, in modern times, the print schedule and media has been cut under by the vast expanse of the digital world. The editor-in-chief of both Newsweek and online website The Daily Beast, Tina Brown, announced on the 18th that the print edition of Newsweek will be no more after December 31st of this year. According to the New York Times, the conversion to an all-digital format will help curtail Newsweek's estimate of $40 million in annual losses. The move by a relatively big and former hugely relevant publication may be a sign of things to come. The magazine and newspaper industries are largely at odds with how to handle the uprise of the digital world as the new information and news source. The issue is clear with American publications, but what about in China? In fact, a lot of famous American magazines such as Time magazine, Esquire, and Sports Illustrated have all developed Chinese versions that are sold widespread at newsstands. The move is clearly out of hope to subsidize an ailing market in the States by expanding and catching on with the biggest market in the world. Let's take a look at some comments from that market.
The change of readers' reading habits is the reason why paper media can't revive. I really thought that newspapers can survive until 2044. Now it seems the situation is worse. At least plenty of wood is saved and there will be less river pollution. The New York Times saved its paper circulation by starting online subscription one step ahead. Is Newsweek reacting a little too slow? They're just changing to adapt to new situations, but I still think that the joy of reading paper media is irreplaceable.
It has yet to be seen whether or not this move by Newsweek is a foreshadowing of things to come for both American and Chinese print publications. The New York Times has just recently, this past month, expanded to China by releasing a Chinese version of its content. The Chinese edition is as of yet only available online, and most likely it will remain that way. But will a Chinese edition be enough to compensate for losses that its print version faces? Now, China also has a number of newspaper publications published in English, the most famous of which being China Daily. Now, China Daily has in recent years put a massive effort into worldwide marketing, trying to catch on as a viable source for Chinese news in other countries. Now, for example, you can get a copy of the newspaper's latest edition on most flights in and out of China. But is it too little too late to save the paper news industry? Well, let's check out some more comments.
I doubt how many media companies will still be doing paper media circulation 5 years later. Paper media is having a tough time and it will get worse. I think if there's any room for paper media's development, it is in the high-class readers. Paper newspapers are hard to read. They're big in size and lack the binding and touch of books, so it's bound to disappear. Guys, hurry up, go collect the last issues. It's just another reading medium. Online subscriptions also cost money, but they're more environmentally friendly.
Chinese Weibo users seem to believe that paper media has seen its best days already. Then again, those users are the ones who are on the computer. So if one comment has it right, in 5 years, there won't be a newsstand in sight.